Hello friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel Marketing. Today in this video we are going to talk about second P of marketing mix element called price. Let us understand the meaning of the price and how it is important in the market. Pricing can be defined as the process of determining the value that is received by an organization in exchange of its products and services. And the characteristics of pricing are it acts as a crucial element of generating revenue for an organization. Means it is the only element in marketing which produces the revenue, and it is also one of the elements of the marketing mix. The organization success also depends upon the pricing decisions of a product. It is the monetary amount of a buyer to pay for a good or service. That's why price communicates the value proposition. When a company wants to modify its marketing mix, price is the only factor in which it can be adjusted in the short run. All other factors like product, place, promotion may take a long run to change. In the era of hyper competition, pricing is the easiest way to react in the market. So, you have understood that what is price. Price is the money you pay for any product or service. The name may be different, like here are the examples of a price: airfare, tuition fare, hotel tariff, salary, insurance premium, wage, honorarium, interest charges, etc. These are the examples of price. Now here is the note that the price may be differ in sectorial basis, that is organized sector and unorganized sector. Earlier, the process of buying and selling was done through the barter system. The barter system was followed by monetary units, and in both the processes there was not set prices. It was decided through negotiation process between the buyers and sellers. Nowadays, with the emergence of these sectors, organized sector and mass manufacturing, the company have been setting a fixed prices. That is, the government decides the MRP price, that is called maximum retail pricing. The government is only interested in fixing the MRP so that no consumers are exploited by manufacturers or cheated with higher prices under any circumstances. But a retailer's, wholesalers or a dealer is fixed to charge low rate than the MRP. In the same way, in an unorganized sector, retailing also, you can bargain the price in the shops, or you can bargain the prices with the local roadside vendors. Okay, thus price is all about money you pay for buying any product or service. Now, let us discuss about the factors of pricing. Generally, the pricing decisions for a product affected by two factors, that is internal factor and external factor. First, let us discuss the internal factor. In the internal factor, it is divided into cost, image of the product, market share, product life cycle, promotional activity, credit period offered. Let us discuss in brief. Cost. While fixing the prices of a product, the company should consider the costs involved in the product, that is fixed cost and variable cost, that is the total cost. Next, market share. While fixing the prices of the product, the market should consider the objectives of the firm to increase the market share. That means if you invest on that product, the return should be return on investment. ROI is defined as return on investment. There should be a high return so that the market share of a market will be larger or higher. Next, image of the firm. Image of the firm is nothing but brand of a firm. For example, large companies like HUL and P&G can demand higher prices for their brands as they enjoy goodwill in the market. Next, PLC. PLC is the product life cycle. In the previous video, we have discussed different stages of life. Next, for life for a product. Here, pricing also play important role in the different stages. That is, in the first stage, introduction stage, the firm may charge lower prices or higher prices to attract the customers. And during the growth stage, the firm can increase the prices. Next, credit period offered. Credit period offered. The price of a product is also affected, depends upon the credit period allowed to the consumers. Longer the credit period, higher will be the price. If the shorter the credit period, lower will be the price. It may be observed through most of in electronic gadgets that EMI credit period will be maybe longer or shorter. And the last one is promotional activity. Promotional activity, advertisements and personal selling. The firm increases if incurs heavy expenditure on advertisement or sales promotion, then the pricing of a product shall be kept high in order to recover the costs. And coming to external factors, competition. Coming to external factors, first one is competition. While fixing the price of the product, the company needs to study the degree of competition in the market. This is all to face the competition effectively. If the competition is high, the price may be kept low. If the competition is low, the price may be kept very high. And second one is consumers. Consumer factors like purchasing power, sensitivity of the buyer is to be considered while fixing the price of a product. Government control. In certain products, government may announce administrative prices and therefore the marketer has to consider such regulations while fixing the prices. Example, cereals, pesticides. And next one is economic conditions. The marketers may also have to consider the economic conditions such as recession period. Best example is nowadays in the lockdown period, the consumers may have less money to spend, so the marketer may reduce the prices in order to influence the buying decision of the consumer. And the last one is channel intermediaries. The marketer must consider a number of channel intermediaries and their expectations, etc. The longer the chain of intermediaries, the higher would be the price of the goods. Intermediaries nothing but retailers, wholesalers, dealers and commission agents. This is all about the factors of pricing decisions. And coming to next topic, pricing objectives. Pricing objectives. Let us know the setting of prices. Pricing objectives which a company may follow. These objectives are classified under three categories: price oriented objectives, sales oriented objectives, status quo oriented objectives. In a price oriented objectives, first one is the maximization of profit and second one is achieving of a target. Maximization of profit means a company also look for maximizing the profit in the short run or in the long run. Achieving the target return. A company focuses on introducing trial purchases by lowering the price to gain a target return. And second one, sales oriented objectives. It increasing the sales volume. A company like Apple may look forward to more and more people buying its iPhone, or MI may try to sell the highest number of LED TVs in India nowadays. Next, increasing or maintaining market share. For a larger companies like Apple, Google, etc., the objective of market share is very important as it produces several strategic benefits for the company. The last objective, status quo oriented objective. Stabilizing the prices. Stabilizing the prices. In case of partial cost recovery in non-profit and social organizations, the prices are stabilized like in government colleges and hospitals. Meeting the competition. A company can also go for the modest profits to discourage the entry of the competitors in the market. The last one is determining the prices according to paying capacity of a consumer. Example, Rolls-Royce, Rolex watches may price their products to create a perception about exclusivity of the products. This is also called exclusivity. When a company launches a new technology, then they set a high prices to skim the market. Example, the consumers electronics like Sony regularly follow the policy of market scheming. And for example, so when Sony launches high definition television for the first time in the year 1990s, then the price was different as compared to the latest price. Hence, the objectives may be differ from company to company and situation to situation. But the company which uses the price as a strategic tool are the companies which will be successful in the long run. So, the pricing is very, very important in the marketing of a product. Now, let us recap. Today we have discussed the definition of price, characteristics, factors of pricing and objectives of pricing. Thank you.